Should have adjusted this thing properly. I'm not gonna, whatever. I'm leave it on. Leave it on. Leave that alone right there. Alright, so the overall energy is letting go. That's basically the overall energy that I had got. I had got this card here where it says here, right? It says princess. You can be your own knight. So what I'm getting from this is that, not to say that you're looking for someone to save you, right? You could be you could be somebody with endless potentials. Like you wear many hats, I should say. You wear many hats. And this is, look, stuckness. So everything's just stuck here, bro. Something behind this. What? Escapist. Come home to yourself. Right? So this could be something that you do. You could be trying, like, you could have an escapist mentality where you kind of run away from the work that you might have to do for yourself. Right? And that work is heavily like, you need to forgive and move forward. So let's let them go. Forgive here. So you could have an energy where you really need to forgive your past or whatever the case may be in order to, I don't know, in order to live at your fullest potential, I feel. Right? It's like no one can do this but you. So that's where the whole, you can be your own knight. It's like you're waiting for somebody to ride in on this horse and save you or help you with something, but the reality is that you need to be that for yourself. Right? Let's see. Surround yourself with love. And then it says mirror. Treat your body like a palace, like the palace that it is. Right? So you could have been around people that 222 as I'm saying this. You could have been around people that were just bad influences on you. It didn't allow you to love yourself the way that you could have. You could have, lacked when it comes to your own level of self-love. Right? Hello, how you guys doing? Right? You could have lacked when it came to your own level of self-love. So this is saying surround yourself with loving people. You see this community of people here sitting around talking. You could miss that. You could miss that a lot because you could be a person that you stay to yourself now, right? You could be a person that stays to yourself a lot now. And you could miss having those moments with people where y'all just sit around and just chat and just talk about anything, right? And you feel as if you have some type of resentment towards not necessarily those people, but I guess yourself kind of. And you need to let it go. You need to let it go. Release that energy that you had when it came to the things that failed, the relationships that failed in the past. It could be with people, with others. You could have failed relationships with other people that just didn't work out. Right? And then you ended up treating your own self in the ways that these people could have treated you and not realizing that that's what you're doing. And the reason why I'm saying that, like, say if somebody made you feel less than, they didn't make you feel important, they didn't make you feel seen. You choosing to stay in dynamics like that is also treating yourself like you don't see you. You're not important. It's just what it is because you're choosing that at that point. And you choosing to not let go of pain is going to continue to make you be a hurt person. Because you're choosing that. That's a choice. You got to let it go. And I notice it's something people don't like hearing. They don't like hearing that shit because they feel like, nigga, I did let go of everything. What are you talking about? It pisses people off. The fuck you talking about let go? Look at how much shit I let go of. But there's still more that you need to let go of. Because there's certain energies that's showing up in the way that you treat yourself. Right? The way that you treat yourself might not be... And I'm saying this. I am saying this. Because there's people that don't want to hear that shit. But it's true, bro. You're allowing yourself to be treated in a certain way, then that means that's how you feel about yourself. People only mirror back to you what it is that, you feel me? The same way how you treat yourself, the same way how people gonna treat you. I never seen somebody treat somebody a certain way that just didn't allow it. If you don't allow it, it's just not gonna happen, right? That's how I feel about it. If you don't allow it, it's just not gonna happen. Just plain and simple. They could attempt to do it, they could try to do it, but then you remove yourself. But you could be a person that you don't do that. You stay inside of situations longer than you should. You argue longer than you should. You go back and forth longer than you should, and then you get upset. Hey, how you doing? Then you get upset at the reason why certain things are the way it is. And as this card said here, it says that you need to be your own knight. The Knight of Swords is a fearless individual. They're very fearless in the way that they move, right? They like to take action. They're action driven, fast thinking. So that means that, hey, I recognize you disrespected me now. You're going to get cut off right now. I'm not going to wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to figure out how the disrespect made me feel and then cut you off. No, you're going to get cut off right now. Right? Look, because all this does is cause burdens on you. All this does is leave you empty. So why are you allowing yourself to feel like that? This is all choices. Right? Look, this is all choices, bro. I feel bad for who I'm talking to. You could have experienced a lot of pain. Trust and believe me, I know pain all too well. But this is, to some degree, self-inflicted. Because, again, we all have choices. And I know some people be like, oh, what do you... I'm not talking about people that's been through abuse and stuff like that. We got 2 10s out here. So this already shows me that you already have your new beginning now. Even if you just got over some type of painful situation, you having your new beginning now, bro. You know, I'm not trying to judge anybody that's been in an abusive situation. I understand how those things can go, especially when you grow up in abuse. Right? When you grow up in abuse, it becomes easier to deal with people that are abusive. But we have to recognize within ourselves what we're allowing, right? And what I see here is people allowing themselves to be mistreated, being spoken down to, being hurt, instead of choosing themselves. You have to choose yourself every single time, or else it just will be so. You will continue to be disrespected. You will continue to feel this at the bottom of the deck: grief, loss, despair. You show people how to love you. You need to leave the fear mind alone. I feel like somebody's scared a lot of the times of people walking away from them. It's like you scared of people walking away from you. You're scared of people choosing something else that's not you. Allow them to. You need to understand your own personal power to know that you will get and receive what it is that you deserve. A lot of people don't like being around smart motherfuckers. They like claiming that they do. They don't like being around smart people. They don't like being around people that's strong. They don't like being around people like that, because people like that will point out your bullshit. They'll tell you, hey, you're bullshitting right now. Right? People don't really like that. And when you're a person that lives inside of that truthful energy, you end up creating a lot of enemies at times, and you don't even understand why. And I understand it's a lonely road. It's a road less traveled. People choose to be fake and choose to live in dynamics and around other motherfuckers that they could be fake with. They could be snakes with. Because it's easier. It was hard as fuck for you to work through allowing yourself to become the individuals around you and being better than that. A better person. Somebody that you look up to. Somebody you respect. Right? It was real hard for you to do that. But you became that person, and it's like, dang, all I'm looking for is to be around people that have the same like mind as I do. Those people are very rare to come by. Those people don't really exist. Like, in close proximity sometimes. Like, it's hard to come by people like that. And you gotta understand that. And you can't be willing to settle for just any old energy, because I see a lot of pain here, a lot of burdens. You know, there's a lot of it. You need to learn how to say no more. You need to learn how to say no. It's okay to say no. I don't care how somebody feel about you saying no. It's okay to say no. Don't think in a lack mindset where it's like, oh dang, if I say no to this person, they probably might stop speaking to me. They probably might say fuck me. Fuck them. Oh well. Oh well. Right? Because you don't. Again, you just see me shuffle this. Again, we here at the goddamn 5 of Cups. Cause then you're left depleted. So I'm gonna take this out. Again, you're left depleted, and then with the 8 of Wands here is just speaking on putting an end. The Ace of Swords here. You put in an ending to all of this bullshit so that you're no longer depleted. You're putting an ending to arguing with people about what you know to be true. Arguing with people about, look, you done with all of this bullshit. You putting swords in everything right now. You're standing your ground and you're understanding that, listen, I don't have time to play around with people right now and go back and forth over what I already know to be true. What you know to be true is that you're an honest person, you're a loving person, you're a caring person. But what you also know to be true is that a lot of people aren't like that. What you know to be true is that some people around you are fucking liars. Right? They're fucking liars. They're like creating drama for nothing. That's what you do know to be true, and you don't like that. That's also what you know to be true, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You move in a more balanced way now. Right? And this represents with the fucking Hierophant here. It's like you're allowing yourself to forgive because you already understand all of this already. These people don't know themselves. These people don't fucking know themselves. These people don't know themselves. There's a lot of 10s here. 5, 5, 10. 10, 10. There's a lot of endings happening here. You could be burning bridges with a community of people because they fucking lie a lot. They fucking lie too much. They lie too much. And it's like, you know what they lying about, and you tell them like, yo, you lying. And they'll sit down there and still lie. It's just like, bro, they don't know themselves, bro. And it's causing you to be doubtful in your own energy. It's causing you to mirror them in a way, like I said. It's like if you allow yourself to be around this and consumed by this, and you allow yourself to, you feel what I'm saying, take in the bullshit that these people are saying, then I guess you just are that. I guess you just like that. I guess you just love this. You could remove yourself at any point in time. It's up to you. All of this is up to you. Right? We all have choices here. So you have a community of people that are just fucking lies. They're fucking lies. Right? You've probably been around them for a long time. And it's hard to let them go. It's hard to let this community of people go. I see groups of 3s here. A lot of groups of 3s. You walked away. You became the fool and said, nigga, I'm going to let this go and see what else is out there in this world. Literally. You decided to go on an adventure by yourself. You withdrew from everyone. And this could have allowed you a lot of time to reflect on certain things. You literally sat back and started thinking about a lot of shit. And it's like you're currently inside this Queen of Swords. Ooh, you could have a counterpart here. Well, there is a counterpart here with the King of Swords. Currently inside of this Queen of Swords energy, where it's like you can't be played with when it comes to your level of intelligence. It's just not to be played with. And you also have a counterpart out here where they're kind of the same exact way. So you could have a partner where they're literally just like you, bro. When it comes to like their level of intelligence, like you're not telling them no bullshit, right? This is just the reality of it with the Sun card. And you could have created some type of family with this person, or you will be, could have created some type of family with this person. So the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords out here, you guys don't take no shits. And you guys don't allow people to just sit down there and lie to your face. You're a person, y'all both are the type of people that will literally just be like, yo, you lying. Like, seriously, bro. Why are you lying right now? Again, you move forward from this bullshit. You move forward from this bullshit. And now these people are trying to control something here. They're trying to control your fucking destiny or something like that, like your abundance. I don't know, like what you have. How are they trying to control us? This is weird. How are they trying to control us? They're trying to like limit your growth in a sense because you cut them off, you walked away. So maybe this is the maybe this is the reason why it's kind of hard for you to move forward, because these people won't fucking let you go. They're trying to force themselves in your energy. And I guess this is for somebody. It's like the mirroring is misplaced. It's like you're feeling certain ways. You're mirroring these people's energy and it's feeling certain ways about yourself. Whole time, that's fucking them. This is them feeling this fucking way. And they're trying to make you feel like this. It's weird, bro. So, a community of people could be old friends, family, right? It doesn't necessarily have to just be, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to just be a relationship. I do see the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. But I don't feel like there's any bad energy coming from this pair. They look like they're good. They have a union with each other. And I feel like there is... It could be both of y'all, bro. What the fuck? It's literally both of y'all, bro, that's going through this bullshit. Y'all both have communities inside of y'all own individual lives of people that's just fucking fake. They're liars. They sit down there and lie about a lot of shit. What are they lying about? Yo, I don't know if you just seen that, but that shit just dropped heavy. Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. They're lying about an Empress. They're lying about whether or not this person would have a sense of stability with you or happiness with this 10 of Pentacles here. Security. Somebody could be like immature and shit. Somebody around them, like this Page of Cups energy, could be lying and saying something about a Empress. Like they're saying lies about an Empress to this King of Swords and vice versa, probably. Like the Queen of Swords is hearing a lot, but I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. Somebody lying to like a man about a woman, like somebody telling them cat, or they're trying to discourage them when it comes to how they feel about this person. Like, yo, you're not going to have family with them. You're not going to have no security with them. You're not going... This person is not nurturing. They're not really like that. They're none of these things that you think they are as cat. It's none of the things that you think they are as cat, bro. Basically. So they're basically lying to this person about all of these things. They don't give a fuck, bro. Whoever you're dealing with doesn't give a damn. They're moving forward with you. Do you see this? Look, with the Knight of Wands, the King. This person is extremely passionate about you. With this goddamn Six of Swords here, if you could see, it's like this man is protecting this woman and child in a boat. There's swords that they try to throw inside of the boat. These people, but they're still moving forward with this person here. So you guys could have a child, or you're going to have a child with this person. There's a lot of pages that came out here. Yeah, things will balance out with whoever this is. It's like they have to like escape from this fucking weird ass environment of people that's just being dark. But they have an eye on you, like they're very passionate about you. Whoever this is, the Knight of Wands to come out, and then the King of Wands to come out. They're probably a very attractive person, right? They lead their own life. The King of Wands is not somebody that you can, not to say you can't lead, but they're a natural born leader. You're not telling them what to do. That's just, it just is what it is. They're gonna do what they feel like doing, period. Look, so they could be trying to learn something like about you. Trying to learn something about you so that they could make something right. Trying to learn something about you so that they can make something right. Probably about like what you like, what your interests are, or something like that. I don't know. They're trying to be very detailed in what it is that they do. They're very confident, this person. Got this little smug look on their face. If you could see this guy here, it's kind of like, yeah, I already know what I'm doing. I already know that this is gonna work in my favor. Like, they're like, I already know these motherfuckers is hating. Like, bro, I swear to God. Like, fuck out of here. I already know. I don't really care. Like, word to, bro. Yeah, they're letting go. They're sacrificing things that seem to be, not to say uncertain, but shit, yeah, it's like confusion. They're sacrificing things that create confusion. People that cause confusion. They're letting that go. Yeah, people that send this dark devil. Ooh, look, the tower again. Well, the tower, I said again. So this person could have fucking, they could be creating towers all across the goddamn place just because of you. It's like, fuck this. This is done. This is done. This is done. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. It's kind of like that kind of energy, bro. This devil energy here has to go. Let me get clarification on the devil. Let's see what that is. Yeah, bro, the devil energy gotta go so they could celebrate. So that they could have this happy ending here. Celebration. Family, unity. Right? And there's two people inside of this image holding hands. Y'all could end up getting married. I don't know. Two people holding hands inside of this here. It's like it has to go for this to happen, and they're aware of that, or else it can't come to fruition. Judgment has to be called on this. You gotta be very sturdy in the way that they move right now. Be very solid in the way that they move right now. I do see I've seen the King of Cups come out a couple of times at the bottom of the stack, and then we have another pair with the fucking I think the fucking King of Wands came out here, right? Yeah, the King of Wands came out here. We got another pair with the goddamn Queen of Wands here. So y'all are matched up when it comes to the intimacy, when it comes to y'all feistiness, I guess I could say, like the way how y'all deal with people. Y'all not people that's easily approachable where you could just get up on and be like, oh, hey. No, get out of my face. Like, dead ass, bro. Y'all not like that. Y'all don't really play around with people like that, bro. So, yeah. That's the vibe I'm getting. Oh, Page of Swords. Right, this person gonna be very, very talkative with you or something like that. Like, they could not appear to be a talkative person at this current time because of the fact that they have certain things that they need to work through. But I feel like when they come to you, y'all could have had some type of separation. When they come back to you, or when y'all link up, when it comes to you, they love talking to you. They like talking to you. They like dropping like ideas off to you, like, oh, this is what I was thinking about doing. Like, it's cool with you, nigga. But they're not like this, bro. This is not this kind of person, and that could also be you as well. Like, you probably don't even talk to people like that. You don't talk to people at all. But around this person, you mad talkative. With this person, you're extremely talkative, and you never really like that. Like, what? The Lovers. I'm probably going to end it here. I probably might pull one more card, but I don't like fucking it up. Alright, but we got the Lovers out here. You guys are in some type of fated union with each other. Alright, I'm going to pull one of these just to get an overall. What the hell? Alright, I've seen this could make some people very upset. This could be a secret admirer, because this just fell. Somebody that admires you from afar. Somebody that's just kind of watching you and shit. This says soulmate as soon as I spell. This says everlasting. You guys are going to have some type of everlasting love with each other. So this could be somebody that's like watching you or something like that. I don't know. They admire you. Let's get an overall for this. Here. I seen soulmate again. You see me just shuffle this. So why I shuffle, I'm gonna do 4 as I said. Alright, somebody is madly in love with you. Okay? Change, transition. They will be making a change. Overall. Whew. Let's see what that is. Dating, meeting someone new. So this is a new person. This is going to be some new person that you meet. If you have not met them already, somebody that's new. It's nothing of the past. Nobody from your past at all, because that could be something that you're concerned about, right? So this could be a new individual that you met that, I'm sorry to say it, but they could have ghosted your ass, or you could have ghosted them. There's no contact right now with this person because somebody ghosted the other person. Somebody walked away. But this is a newer energy. It's not somebody that you knew, I'd say 5, 6. You know, it's not nobody like of the past. It's somebody that you're dealing with currently, or somebody that you met in the recent, you feel me? Somebody that you recently met, bro. Somebody could have ghosted, you could have ghosted them, they could have ghosted you. Silence, no contact. Right? Peace in reverse. This person is very, they're kind of losing it right now. They're feeling a little bit distorted. Everything is kind of all over the place, but they're focused on their finances. Right? They could be focusing on stupidity like friends and partying and shit like that, but while they're doing, what the fuck? This says lies, bro. While they're doing these things, they're recognizing some cat. They like the fuck is niggas talking about? Somebody lying, bro. There's somebody around them that's lying. Look, unresolved situation. This says, what? Unfinished business. There's unfinished business between you two. I had a similar reading that I did on my TikTok. So there's some unfinished business happening. It could have been some cat that was thrown around here in regard to an Empress energy. Can I just ask, what the hell did somebody lie about? What did somebody lie about in regards to this Empress energy? What did they lie about? What did they lie about when it came to the Empress? Divine time for reflection. Divine intervention. Time for reflection. So this person is telling me that they, let me see. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They lied. They lied and made it seem like during a period where you and 447, as I'm saying this, there was a period where you and this person probably stopped talking, like whatever, and somebody could have lied and said that you had a one night stand with them or something like that, like you hooked up with them, whatever, and how. Like, this person could have been asking, like, yo, like, basically, like, show me the messages where y'all linked up, basically, like, or something like that. And this person is lying. They like, oh, nah, I deleted. It says unset messages, but I'm feeling like it's on some, I deleted the messages. I don't have it. Da-da-da-da. Like, what? Nothing like this ever happened. This broke this person's heart. And it made them kind of sit back and, like, think about shit. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And during their time thinking about it, they recognize that this person is fucking lying. This is a liar. Look, karmic relationship, toxicity, cheating, broken trust. So you could have been with this person in a relationship, or you're not in a relationship with this person, but it just feels, that's the energy. It's like, dang, so you lied. You did something unfaithful. You went and you fuck somebody, bro. Like, basically, bro. But it's cap. None of this shit happened. This is a karmic relationship that they have with a friend, family, whatever. It doesn't matter, co-worker, it doesn't matter who it is, but it's some type of karmic relationship that they have. And this was a fated encounter meeting you. And they know, whoever this is around them, know that this is one of their biggest fears, bro. Is them talking, like, falling in love with somebody and them doing something to them like this. Just fucked up and weird, you know? And it's like, none of this happened, though. None of these things happened. Can I get clarification on the cat, bro? I'm like, let me get clarification on the cat. Hold on, let me use my tarot. I'm gonna use one of these and then use the tarot. Like, did the Empress do something like that? I don't think she would be an empress if she did something like that. I ain't gonna lie. Did the empress do that garbage? Is there truth to what this person is saying here? No. There is no fucking truth to it. This was a bitch ass person. That's who the fucking secret admirer was. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Let's get another card. The secret admirer was somebody that was watching you. They didn't have the balls to come in and speak to you. Look. No. And then also the goddamn Five of Pentacles here. They didn't have the balls to fucking talk to you at all. This could be a friend of this other person or whatever. So what they did was lie and say, hey, this person tried to talk to me and and we hooked up one time or whatever. But it was just 30, 47 that I'm saying. It was just once. They like, yo, show me the messages or whatever. Like, how y'all hooked up? When it happened? Blah, blah, whatever. They don't have nothing to show for what it is that they talking about. They just talking off their ass. Right? So it felt like you left this person out in a cold because you didn't give them a chance. Whole time you don't even know this person exists in life. You don't even know who the fuck this person is. You've never met them before in your fucking life. Ever, nigga. Like, bro, it's ridiculous. Look, read between the lines. Look at what's hidden. This person had to read between the bullshit that this person was telling them, bro. Your person had to read between the bullshit of whatever this person was telling them. And because there is a woman on this card, it could have been a woman doing this to the Empress, saying, yo, your nigga was out here, wow. Feel me? Whole time, nobody was even doing none of these things that they talking about. This is weird, bro. Damn. Yeah, this is a sacred union. This person would love to marry you one day. And they wanted to discourage them by telling them that you did some unsavory things. Right? You did some unsavory things. Empress is what they're trying to tell this person. Look. This says, well, this is the Strength card here. And then this is the Seven of Wands, which is representative of competition, I feel. And then you have the Two of Swords. This could have been a woman that told them that. Oh, they fucked one of my friends, da-da-da. I know a nigga that they fucked. This, that, and the third. This person asked them for some type of evidence or proof. They didn't have any. So then they had to read between the lines and realize this motherfucker was lying. This could have been an individual that liked them. They could have liked them. They could have been interested in them. So they're trying to discourage them from coming towards you because they see the energy that you have or that they have towards you. Right? And this person had some difficult choices to make because it's like, dang, do I choose what I don't know or choose the people that I've been around my whole fucking life? Why the fuck would they lie about this? Or this could have happened to Emperor. You choose whichever side you want. I'm getting tired. This is tiring. This is draining. People creating competition and whatnot for no damn reason. It's weird. If this person had the ability to remove themselves from this, and it could have took them a bit of time with this Knight of Cups, which is one of the slowest knights inside of the deck. It could have took them a bit of time to gain understanding and clarity that you are not what it is that they claim that you are. You're not that kind of person, right? Now you have justice here. Yeah, there's gonna be justice brought to a situation because it was fucked up. It wasn't right. People are trying to kind of disrupt this connection that's supposed to happen between two people because of jealousy. Because they didn't get to them first or they didn't have enough balls to approach them. But it's like, if this is a woman, why would you be approaching this grown-ass man? If they didn't approach you, they don't want you. Like, what? They didn't approach you, they don't want you. Why would you be approaching a grown nigga? If this is a man, right? They could have tried to approach you and you rejected them. Or they could have never had the dick to approach you. So it's just like, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? It's weird. So now they want to distort the image of you to the person that you with. Planning, working on distorting the image of you to the person that you with. But it's just not working. It's not working. This cycle is closing out with these people. And they probably might lose their friendship or connection with this person just because of the weird shit that they did. But this will, just like how you had to go through it here, where you had to forgive and move forward. This is something that this individual will also have to go through. If you remember anything about that experience that you had, you know that it took a lot. You probably didn't trust anybody after that because these are people that you known forever. And now you looking at it and you like, fuck, these people are evil. These people are fucking evil. They're liars. They're manipulative. And then you recognize, like, God damn, I have to remove myself. And it's such a hard thing to do. But you did it. Now this person is having to do that. And if you, again, I say recognize how hard it was for you, know that this is going to, I see in the Knight of Cups, as I said, it probably might take a bit of time for this person to get there. So you have to allow them, well, you don't have to do shit, but you know what I mean. Like, if you do want the connection with this person, you gotta allow them. Yeah, you will have happiness with this person, but you just gotta allow them time to grow and sit with the fact that, yeah, everyone that you know is a piece of shit. Like, because this is what the fuck they was trying to do. It's weird. But that's it, though. I'm gonna end it out there. Hope everybody have a blessed day. I'm fucking tired. This is the second live reading that I did today. And the energy has just been draining. It's not even because I'm actually tired. The energy is just draining. It's just too much fuckery happening, you know? Yeah. But have a blessed day, guys.